This film is going to open huge. With your movies in a minute, I'm Bruce Miller. Oprah returns to acting this week, which really should be the headline of every story that addresses her latest film. But don't be misled. Lee Daniels The Butler isn't about her character, but Forest Whitaker's. He plays a longtime butler at the White House who sees decades of change from his downstairs vantage point. It's a very noble film, one that could win both stars Oscar nominations, and a virtual revolving door of cameos. James Marsden plays JFK, Jane Fonda is Nancy Reagan, and Robin Williams plays Dwight Eisenhower, which alone should make this one worth serving up. Daniels may be a little heavy with the personal drama, but it's fun to see a real-life Forrest Gump who had a front-row seat to some of the biggest action in America. Also this week, Kick-Ass, that homegrown superhero, returns in his second adventure. This one, however, comes with a little controversy. After filming his role as Colonel Stars and Stripes, Jim Carrey denounced the film's violence and said he was sorry he participated. Part of the reason could be because this one doesn't just send up the genre, it falls prey to it. Some of the superhero quirks are embraced, not mocked, and that's where it begins to crumble. Aaron Johnson and Chloe Grace Moritz are fine as Kick-Ass and Hit Girl, but Christopher Mintz-Plasse goes a bit too far as one of the unmentionable supervillains. If you like the first film, you'll find something to embrace here. But if you're a newbie, take Carrey's advice and leave well enough alone. In Jobs, Ivan Ashton Kutcher tries too hard to get an Oscar nomination playing the moody Apple founder Steve Jobs. Capable of wild mood swings, we see him yelling at employees, railing at investors, and wallowing in self-pity. But it's not the stuff of which careers are made. Jobs is a wildly uneven biography that manages to hit plenty of low points without drawing any real conclusions. Kutcher is in over his head, and co-star Josh Gad is barely given an opportunity to tell the other side of the story. Thankfully, there's plenty of grist here to be milled. Jobs is just the first of what will probably be many films on the complicated but ingenious man. And finally, Liam Hemsworth gets caught in the middle in Paranoia. He's a young hotshot who ascends the corporate ladder by spying on his boss's rival. Gary Oldman, who sounds a bit like Michael Caine, and Harrison Ford play the two titans battling it out. Meanwhile, Hemsworth has to figure out how he escapes with his life. This is just Wall Street for millennials, but it lets Hemsworth stretch in ways we haven't seen in recent years. He's fine, but he's no Oprah. She's this week's gold standard, and deservedly so. She's Oprah. With your movies in a minute, I'm Bruce Miller.